Hi, my name is Samantha Butterfield, and this is my fourth grade mathematics lesson plan I created. The topic is decimals, and the big idea that I want them to get is what are decimals, because this is an introductory lesson, and what are decimals equivalent fractions. The standard that it addresses is understanding decimal notation for fractions and compared decimal fractions. So the objective is I want them to discover what a decimal is and the relationship between fractions and decimals. I think it's a really good building block. So the students will be able to explain the definitions of decimals in their own words, will begin to understand the relationship, and when counting money, students will be able to express their answer in both fraction and decimals. Um, the technology needed is really just some fake coins for the hands-on learners, some whiteboard and markers. I have two worksheets I'm going to show you, some pencils, a video, and a decimal help handout. Um, so I think the best way to start is a video that I've pulled up. It's just a quick little video about the introductory of decimals and the start of it. Then I have a decimal handout. This is the decimal handout I have for students. So they have like a decimal number line and just like things for them to refer back to, especially since I feel like decimals are a little bit harder to learn. Then what I would do next is they would do worksheet number 1, which shows the relationships of fraction and decimals. So this is the first worksheet I have. So first they have to express the shaded region in both a fraction and a decimal. And then in part 2, they have to color in what the fraction would be and then write the decimal form of that. So they're getting both fraction and decimal practice there. And then for the second worksheet, which I want them to be able to show real world examples of decimals, um, I have them expressing the decimal on a number line, and I have them also displaying fraction and decimal forms of money. It's just a way to get them comfortable with it and see real world applications of it. Um, and then hopefully they will be able to understand the worksheets I'm using as a form of assessment. I'm really hoping they get at least 75 to 80% correct. That would be proficient or above expectations. Whereas if they tend to get less than 75% correct on any one section, that means they struggled in that section and that maybe they need more help in that section. My accommodations are for those who are struggling visually or learn better with hands-on, they can use the fake money or the whiteboard because it's easier to like kind of think about it on a whiteboard. Those who need extra help can come to like a small desk for specialized help. Those with reading disorders can have their instructions read aloud to them so they know what they're doing. And those who are grasping it quickly can help teach their peers to gain a better understanding. So that's my lesson plan. I really hope you guys liked it. And I really hope you guys found some insight on your own lesson plans.